In the calm waters of a remote bay, a skilled diver named Isaac prepared for a routine dive. Surrounded by tall cliffs and lush greenery, he felt excitement with each new breath from his oxygen tank. The morning sun shone brightly, scattering light across the gentle waves. Schools of small fish glided below, unaware of the extraordinary event about to unfold. Isaac had explored these waters many times, but never expected to witness anything that would change his life forever. As he descended into the crystalline depths, he felt a slight shift in the water's current. Focusing on the reefs below, he suddenly caught sight of a massive gray shape gliding slowly through the water. Curious and cautious, Isaac inched closer, only to realize that this was a whale, larger than any creature he had encountered here before. The giant moved with slow, deliberate motions, as though struggling to swim. Its back and sides were coated in clusters of barnacles. The closer Isaac got, the more he noticed the whale's labored breathing and drooping fins. The barnacles were not the usual small patches seen on healthy whales. Instead, they covered most of its body, forming thick, overlapping layers. Some areas seemed raw, as if the skin beneath was irritated or injured. Isaac hovered nearby, concern gripping him. He had heard stories about whales falling ill from parasites, but this looked extreme. Slowly, he reached for his underwater camera in disbelief. Then a movement drew his eye. A smaller whale, most likely a calf, hovered close to the adult. The calf's sleek form was free of barnacles, yet it nudged the large whale, as though trying to wake it from exhaustion. Isaac gently approached, careful not to alarm them. He signaled with slow, calm hand movements, hoping to show he posed no threat. The calf eyed him curiously, then glided toward the adult's side, guiding Isaac to follow. Unsure, he advanced. Up close, he saw the whale's eyes flutter open and shut, as if in pain. Big barnacles pressed against its skin, restricting movement and causing sores where tissue had been rubbed raw. Feeling a responsibility, Isaac pulled out a small diving knife meant for emergencies. He hesitated before attempting to pry away barnacles on the whale's dorsal area. The whale did flee. It stayed as though sensing he wanted to help. A heavy bubble escaped his regulator as he worked. Realizing the whale was gravely weakened, Isaac decided to surface for help. Once above water, he radioed a nearby research vessel known for assisting marine wildlife. Within minutes, a team of volunteers arrived, carrying tools and equipment. Led by a marine biologist, they listened to Isaac's account of the whale's condition. Concern etched on their faces. They agreed immediate action was needed. Diving back down, Isaac guided them toward the spot where the giants waited. The calf watched with eyes. Armed with scrapers, the volunteers began removing barnacles from the whale's thick skin. Each pass revealed irritated patches underneath, some bleeding slightly. The whale flinched now and then, but did not attempt to flee. Meanwhile, Isaac hovered near the calf, keeping it calm with gentle motions. After long minutes, a large section of the whale's back was finally cleared. That's when someone noticed an odd lump near the pectoral fin. Their hearts sank, suspecting a deeper illness might be present. Bringing the whale to shallower water took planning. The team inflated large flotation bags, cautious not to cause more stress. Slowly, they guided the whale closer to the surface, where a temporary net enclosure had been set up. Veterinarians aboard a support boat examined the lump using imaging tools. The screens revealed a piece of synthetic debris lodged just beneath the whale's skin. This foreign object was slowly poisoning its system. Urgent surgery would be needed. The team braced themselves. Over several tense hours, experts worked carefully to remove the debris in a floating medical pen. The whale remained sedated, while the calf waited anxiously nearby, releasing soft cries. Finally, the harmful item was extracted, and the wound was cleaned. An IV line delivered fluids and medication, stabilizing the whale's weakened state. A collective breath of relief swept through the team, though they knew the recovery would be long. Each volunteer felt renewed hope, seeing the whale's heartbeat hold steady. In the days that followed, the whale showed signs of improvement. Blood tests indicated diminishing toxins, and fresh skin grew where barnacles had been scraped away. The calf stayed close, often nudging its mother's side with gentle reassurance, Once the whale was strong enough, the team released them into open water. Rising for a final breath, the pair arched gracefully and slipped beneath the waves. Isaac floated nearby, overwhelmed by wonder. He had witnessed true strength and compassion, and it changed him. If you enjoyed this heartwarming story, then make sure to catch our next one, shown on screen.